Everyone, because I was asked about this Berenstain Bears character study that I'll be doing, I'm going to explain to you what it is. It is a printable that I got. I won a lifetime subscription to where the printable is found, and I will link the printable down after I'm done with the video. Loading it up, I will link it down in case you guys want to check out where it's from. So what it is, it's pretty much, it has like a table of contents, and it has a total of, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books for the year. And it tells you like how many pages of books, etc. I wrote down like the days that I will be using the book for. So you just print out your table of contents, which is what I did, and I just placed it in here. And I'm going to keep the daily book, the book of the week, and the way she has it set up, you use the book for 2 weeks. Some things are just going to be too easy for my son to do, so we will just do 2 days and things like that. And so you base it pretty much on what your kid does or what your kid can do. At the end of the book study, there's a page she also has for book reports. So at the end of our books, he will be doing book reports and beginning to do book reports because he's never done them. So the first book is Trouble at School. I'm going to show you what I have planned. At first, she has the lesson plans for the whole 10 days. What I do is I read what she has, and if I need to add to it, then I'll add to it, and if I don't, I just leave it alone. So for like day 1, she has them do a story sequence, and she gives you the worksheet for that. And then they have to point out responsible and irresponsible behavior to you, like out loud and stuff like that. So what I did is I went and I got a T-chart template, and I had him, here's the story sequence, and then I had I just wrote responsible and irresponsible behavior, and then I'm going to have him actually write down, you know, what those things are compared to his life, what he does. So that's what I'm going to use that for. And then on day 2, she has art, which is drawing a picture of a responsible action of one of the characters in the book. So I just went around and just, again, Googled and just printed out another worksheet where he will draw here and then write here what it was. Because she has just drawing on the day 2 and then actually writing it on day 3, my son is in 2nd grade, so he can do both one day. So I combine that. The 4th activity is to make a list of responsibilities that they have at home, and they have to keep this list because on day 8 they won't need it. So all I did was, I think I just gave him like notebook paper, yeah. And then I just wrote down what he's supposed to do with that notebook paper. On day 5, there's going to be a discussion about what happens when people build homes, community helpers and workers, and what happens if they don't try their best. And it gives you a worksheet to use for that. So they're supposed to do tally marks throughout the day to describe how their work is doing. So that is the worksheet. What I did is I just put boxes so that his tally sheets stay where his behavior is actually done. And then I just asked him a couple questions at the bottom so he can answer those questions. The next one is he has to make a community helper collage. So he's just going to go over magazines and things like that and just make a collage of all that. So I just gave him a piece of paper for his collage. And then I'm just going to have him write down, you know, the community helpers' names, etc. On day 7, you have to talk about them taking responsibility for their own actions instead of blaming others. And then she says to make a town out of boxes, empty paper towel rolls or shoe boxes or oatmeals, etc. What I'm going to have my son do is actually build a town out of Legos, and then I'm going to take pictures of whatever town he builds. I might also have him do a Minecraft instead. So it depends up to him, or you know how it's going that week, if he does the Legos or he builds his town in Minecraft, which is what he likes to do. Day 8, you watch half of the episode that has to do with the actual book. And then day 9, you have your student make a pretend thermometer with labels of job completed, had to be reminded, job not done, and this is used throughout the day. So this is what the worksheet that she gives you looks like, and then you just pretty much start filling it up with your thermometer, which I'm also going to take an actual thermometer, and we're going to learn about taking temperature, etc. So we'll do that when this page gets there. And then on day 10, you watch the last episode of the actual book story, which is Trouble at School. So after that is the next book, and it's basically the same thing. So the next book would be like play a good game, and etc. And I've planned that one as well, so I can show you the worksheets, and if you want to know exactly what it's being done, let me know. So there's a map that they're going to be doing and learning the map key. He's going to be doing watercolor painting. He's going to be doing, this is about working together in a teamwork, so he's going to write me a paragraph about that. And then we're also going to do the rough draft and the actual really good copy, and I will keep both. We'll be doing ham and cheese ranch roll-ups, and this came from her worksheets. So he has the recipe there, and then he has to do the steps of what we did to make the meal. And then last, he will design a team mascot, and I told him to use crayons because he loves to do pencil all the time. But he'll do a mascot, and what I'm going to do with that mascot is we're actually going to do a t-shirt for him. So I'm going to have a t-shirt for him, and then we'll go to the park and do some fun relay races and things like that to play the game, kind of like in the book. So basically that is 2 books, 2 full lessons that there are. Let me know if you want to know any more, but I will be posting the link to where I got the printables under the video. Anyways, thank you for watching.